Nick Gallo, OKC Thunder. Cason, in that kind of second half, as you guys have this big lead, what did you think about just the way that you guys were able to kind of keep the pedal down? And even as guys were coming in different roles and positions, you had more time kind of on the ball that you guys were able to maintain that style of play.
Just turn the knife. That's something that we always talk about later on in games. Don't give a team hope. And, we got to finish the game the way we started.
You guys have seen a little bit more of Gordon, and I wanted to ask you, he has 10 assists over the last 2 games. What you've thought about the way veteran former All-Stars come in and really tried to seem like maybe find his rhythm by setting guys up?
He attacks the paint well, and when he attacks, he finds the open guy. And I feel like that's been big for us.
Cason, I think back to that. I think it was the end of the third quarter. You and Lou kind of pressed up on the ball and got that steal. I just wonder, because you guys are kind of in similar modes, the way you guys play the ball. Just what has it been like all year? Kind of playing defensively off a guy like Lou.
It's great just knowing that. Sometimes I got to match his energy and he'll match mine as well. So he was just telling me, "Yo, let's get up for one possession and see what happens." So we got up and we got good results.
And with Mark, we've just talked about your evolution as a player. Obviously, to start the year, you were one of the best three-point shooters in the league. That efficiency has kind of still remained. But he in talking about the next step, he's kind of mentioned you as maybe a second side guy. Just what the next step might be for you offensively. And in that fourth quarter, you had some chances to have the ball in your hands, create, break guys down to dribble. Just in a game like this, just what's that like? Having that opportunity, and I guess how do you view that next step of your game?
It was great just being able to see what I'm doing well and what I need to work on this summer, Right now, I just got to finish the year strong in my role and be the best in my role this year.
They keep a game ragged. One time, coach called timeout. Somebody didn't get back and cover up a three-point shot, but you guys were up so big, but it didn't really get as ragged as it could have gotten.
Instead of playing a scoreboard, we played the minutes on the clock. We gotta be an uncommon team, and that's what comes with it. Playing with a big lead, you gotta learn how to sustain it.
Your technique, it's like very obvious that you're a student of the game whenever it comes to defense. Who are the guys you sort of like modeled your game after or watched a lot of film of growing up?
Growing up, I was watching like Kyrie and Westbrook, so not so much defense, but just having the energy and knowing that everybody wants to score nowadays, and who's going to be that one to stop them. I feel like that was more of a challenge than trying to score on everybody.
And then a small follow-up, have you always been like a defense-first guy? And then Mark has compared you to like defensive backs like Ed Reed. Do you have a big football background as well?
I did play football. I was pretty good, but I feel like that does help, with the physicality and, knowing how to make plays on the ball.
Offensively, you've had a smaller role this season, but you've maintained your efficiency. You make it look easy, but what has that process been like for you?
Just taking what the defense gives me. My teammates have been finding me with open shots, so just knocking down the open shots, and when I have the ball, learn how to create for my teammates and myself.
And then just being coached by Mark, so far this season, what's that been like for you?
It's good. I feel like he's been putting me in good positions and good situations at the right times. Not to expose what I'm not so good at, but to show everybody what I am good at.
Pre-game, you and Wiggins were going back and forth about dunking, and then today he got a poster in game. Did you know he could get up like that? And what did you think whenever you saw that?
Yeah, I told him, I was like, you got to start dunking the ball in pre-game workouts. So I'm gonna be on him about that.
Anybody else? Last one.
Cason, talk a little bit about your shooting performance tonight. 9 of 14, season high 22. Just talk about how you were feeling it out there tonight.
It started early in the game. I knocked down a few shots, and once you get confidence, I feel like the basket opens up a little bit. So just knowing that, and I played more minutes. So all that put together led to the performance I had tonight.
Thanks,
Thank you.
You just say.
Nah, I wasn't. I was.